Going to shift gears and we're going to turn the light on a small business. Now, in New England, they call it soda. In the Midwest, they call it pop. And down south, they just say it's soft drink. But the latest wonderful taste that you can get is coming from OLIPOP soda. And we want to introduce you to the co-founders, David Lester and Ben Goodwin. And here's something I don't think a lot of people consider when they reach for a can of, I'm going to say pop after living many years in the Midwest, is that in the average can of soda, you get 39 grams of sugar. In your soda, you get 2 to 5 grams of sugar. What else did you guys decide to create, David, in bringing OLIPOP to market?
Well, I think with this product, what we were looking to do was to really meet the consumer where they are. And, people love soda. It's nostalgic, it's delicious, it's refreshing. But, fundamentally, it has too much sugar and, it doesn't do anything to support our health. So, Ben does all of our formulation in-house and, has created an incredible product that not only tastes delicious, it delivers on all the aspects that, people love about soda, but also, instead of damaging people's health, actually, supports your digestive health in a really meaningful way.
I really like the packaging too, and the vintage look that you guys have going on. Ben, I want to talk to you about price because, we pay more for organic. Seems like there's a trend. We pay more when things are healthier for us in general. What about the price of OLIPOP soda compared to, I'm going to call it regular or traditional sodas on the market?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit higher. It comes in at $2.49 for a standard can. We promo down to 2 for $4. Anytime you're kind of engaging with the consumer, it's important that they understand the value, right? So we're not producing billions of units. We're not subsidized by the government. We're not using high fructose corn syrup. There's a lot of very high quality ingredients that have been very carefully selected and reviewed by our scientific advisory board that go into the product, which intrinsically have a cost associated with them. So in the future, there might be some opportunities to bring the price down to a certain extent. We're, reserved kind of looking at that lever over time. But currently, when you consider the cost to make the product and to get a really high quality product out to market, the value is what is basically being translated in our cost structure.
Ben, when we hear David talking about meeting the consumer where they're at, I mean, your product has fiber. I don't think a lot of people, when they're reaching for a can of Pepsi or Coke, are thinking, how much fiber does this have? Because that can of Pepsi and Coke doesn't have any fiber. So clearly this is working. Why put fiber in soda?
Phenomenal question. I mean, one of the issues actually with Coke and Pepsi and a lot of these mainstream sodas is one of the ways I like to conceptualize them is they're basically liquid cake in a can. So that's going to have pretty profound negative health consequences for all sorts of different aspects of your health and your body. And fiber actually interacts with the body in almost the oppositional way that sugar does. So if you have a product that's low in sugar and high in fiber, you should actually see stabilization of the insulin response. A lot of the kind of issues that you might typically see consuming something that has no fiber and has high sugar, you'd expect to be offset. So the goal behind OLIPOP is it's really by design, it is a bit of a Trojan horse, right? We're taking something that typically causes people, it's exciting, it's a fun flavor, it's a very compelling, nostalgic flavor. And there's nothing wrong with the fact that people love it. But what we're looking to do is actually put something that actually reacts in the body in a very oppositional way to traditional soda, but put it inside of that soda format to make the conversion much easier for consumers.
I want you guys to talk to me a little bit about your spokesperson, because I know that you have brought on the former Sports Center anchor, Kenny Mayne, as your spokesperson for this product. Why was Kenny the right person to do that?
Kenny's a really interesting and, authentic spokesperson for us. He actually reached out. He used to drink, a couple of sodas a day and discovered OLIPOP and actually switched over. And, I think his wife had, been on him for a while that he needed to get off soda. And, he was, really pleased to find a solution like this and kind of, reached out to us and we spoke. And I think within 24 hours, we were, in the process of making an ad with him. And, for us, is a great vehicle to reach a broader audience. A lot of the natural products industry has kind of been trapped in, a younger millennial target. And, Kenny speaks to a wide range of people across, a lot of different audiences. So, he'll be one of, many spokespeople that we work with over the coming years, I would say.
And the fact that you've got shelf space at Whole Foods speaks volumes. One of our producers, while we've been having this discussion, has said that your flavor of ginger lemon is where it's at. Personally, I'm going for the root beer. We wish you all the best, the co-founders of OLIPOP.